One of the major new features available in version 13 of Belt Analyst is Team Manager. Now, this is a tool to help you manage projects, to put together project teams, either internal to your company or even external to your company, to manage your project files. First thing to do here is to initiate Team Manager, and you can do this if you have standard, pro, or the suite version of the program, and your MES is up to date. Maintenance, enhancements, and support fees is up to date, so that you are a current up to date user of the program. If you click on Team Manager, you'll see a window opens up here. It says Team Manager, and it's blank at this point. This window can be you can turn it into auto hide, so you just see a tab there, and anytime you mouse over that tab, the window will open up. In this case, I'm going to make that dockable. You can move the window to other parts of the screen if you'd like, and move it around, but for now I'm going to leave it right over here. If you'd like to use Team Manager, the first thing you have to do is contact us, so we'll set you up with a root folder in the cloud. If you have that, you'll be able to come in here and connect. You'll be given a username. You can set up your own password. We hit connect. It's going to tie your program into the cloud, and you can see there we now have cloud storage address attached to my name right there. You'll be given, if your MES is current, you'll be given a root folder, and in that folder you'll have the ability to control subfolders and set up project teams, etc., etc. If I right click here on the cloud, you can disconnect at any time if you want. You can change your user settings, change your password, email settings, when you want to get emails, when files have changed, etc. The first thing you'll need to do once you get a notice by email that you've been set up for Team Manager is you'll be given a verification code. So the first thing you'll do is come in here to user settings and input that code to verify that your email address is good, and that'll make you accessible then to use the rest of the program. You will have the ability to invite people to your project teams, and here's the invitations tab, and you can look at invitations that you've sent or invitations that you've received. I don't have any, and you can look at the ones that have been accepted or declined or canceled. So this is your little invitation manager. We'll go to my folder here, which if I click on that, you'll see a new set of tabs. Gives you the opportunity to create new folders or new projects within this folder, delete, rename. If I look at properties on this folder, you'll see that I am the owner for this particular folder, which means I have control over who's has access to it. And if I am the owner, I can actually change ownership. I could give ownership to somebody else if I'd like to. And you can see here that I'm the only person who has access to this folder. If I'd like to give other people access, all I need to know is their email address and know that they have a copy of Belt Analyst version 13, and you'll be able to invite them to access this folder. You can give them write access or just read access if you'd like. If you just like them to be able to view the folder, and that's all. You see here I've set up a few folders, subfolders in this in my base project folder here, and I'll just go to the examples folder, and again I can control who the owner of this folder is, and I can give other people permissions to use this folder. If I want to look at one here that I've actually done that with, you can see here I've got two people that have read and write access to this folder, including myself, and I can remove them at any time. If I would like to take a look at this particular project in this folder, I can right click on it, and you see here I have various things I can do. I can check that file out, and if I check it out, it's locked so that no one else can change it while I have it checked out. I can actually lock this folder so nobody else can change anything. I can just view this file without checking it out. I can save a local copy. I can cut, copy, and paste it to another folder, delete, rename, look at the history of this particular project, and take a look and see who's made changes and comments as to what those changes are. And I can look at the properties of this particular project, and that is who has it locked if it is locked and you can't get it out, and who is the approver. The approver is an option here where if you are the project manager, you can set yourself as the approver for this project or someone else, which means that if anybody else wants to make changes and turn it in, that you'll get an email and you get an opportunity to look at those changes and approve them before they're actually saved in the system. So right now I'm going to check this file out, this project, which is a file, and you can see here that once that's done, the little label turns green to let me know that this one is checked out. I have all that data that I've put in for this particular project, and I can make changes to it. I can do anything I want to this particular folder here. You'll see down here at the bottom on the status bar, Team Manager says its current checkout is this particular file, so it tells me that this file is checked out, and it gives me an option to check it back in or discard what I've done. If I do have permissions to do this, I can check the file back in once I've made changes. You can see here I can input what those changes were, and we do encourage you to put those comments in. And you can see all the files associated with this particular conveyor. This includes dynamic files and whatever files else has been set up with this conveyor. I hit the check-in button, and you can see that the project has gone back, and now somebody else can check it out. And you can see now that the Team Manager in the status bar indicates that nothing's checked out, but it would give me the ability to check in a current file. So if it let me open up a file here, and now I say I want to check this back into one of my folders. This is a file I've located off my local machine. I want to check it into examples. I'll call it concave example. I'll change the belt width or whatever I want to put in there and check in. It's loading up all the files associated with that, and you can see there now that that's been located on the cloud in this project, so whoever has access to this project can now check this file out, view it, save a local copy, do whatever they want with it. So that's pretty much the extent of Team Manager. We can disconnect from this now. If I right click on here, I can disconnect. If at any time you get something messed up and you have a problem with this, you can hit the Clear Team Manager button, and it'll clear out what you've got checked out and discard what's causing the problem. At any time you save a file while you've got a file checked out, or if you close the program while you got a file checked out, when you log back into the program, it'll come back to that location and load up that file where you were. Team Manager is all the project files here is located on the cloud. There is no additional charge for Team Manager at this point. You just have to have your MES current, so the maintenance, enhancements, and support annual fees need to be current, and you have access to start creating project teams and sharing files right away.